something, Shane, with Serena. So
Oh man, let's talk about our girl Serena Williams, who is out here at 40 years old, still doing her thing. Right, she was at Wimbledon. She came back after about a year. She had one warm up match tournament last week, and then she came into Wimbledon. Wimbledon's one of the four Grand Slams. For those who don't know about tennis, there's four major Grand Slams each year. You have Wimbledon, French, U.S. Open, and Australian Open. Serena has dominated all of them. But she lost yesterday in the first round to a 20-something-year-old newcomer, kind of, right? This woman is not really somebody who could ever see Serena in her prime, right? Serena would have ran through her. But now, my question is, what does Serena have left to prove? Like, Serena's 40 years old. Mm-hmm. She's worth over $250 million. Mm-hmm. She has 23 Grand Slam titles, which is the most in the Open era and the second most overall from women, only behind
Chris. Who is it?
No, Margaret.
Oh, never. Oh,
what is Margaret's
Margaret
last name?
Who? Okay, you go ahead. I'll find it.
Go ahead. I forgot, but Margaret something. Margaret has.
Who is she?
24. Serena has 23.
Okay.
But even though she's one behind, people still consider Serena the greatest female tennis player of all time.
Oh, so some say she's the GOAT, period.
And that's what I was going to say. There's some people that even say that she's better than Federer, Joker. She's just like the greatest, right? So I'm saying, what does she have left to prove, right? She's worth all this money. She owns a little bit of everything. She even owns the NFL, part of an NFL team, the Miami Dolphins, her and her sister. They have Olympic titles. She has so many Women of the Year awards, Player of the Year awards. What does she still need to keep playing? Does she still need to be out here? Like, what's motivating her to want to still get up every day and grind? Is it just? I think
what motivates her is that's what made her a champion, right? Like that drive to win. So I don't think she has anything to prove to anybody, but kind of to herself. And I think that she should. And it's so funny because, like I told you, I was doing some work and I have an open office. I kept hearing Serena Williams. I was like, Serena. What is Jason watching a replay of an old Wimbledon or something? And it didn't register. And then when I Googled it, I saw that she had lost and were like so many, like at the end, it was like just going back and forth, Matt, And
it was a really tight match yesterday.
Yeah. And I thought if she could just go out there and have fun,
I don't think she can. I don't think the way Serena's built, if she steps on the court, she's trying to win it all.
Yeah, but still, but kind of have. I don't know. Hopefully she is having fun with it.
I don't think so. I don't think she has fun playing because I think it goes back for how her dad raised her in Venus. Like it's either win or you're a loser. Like you watch Richard?
Yes, that was so good.
Richard was like he was. You're gonna be the greatest in the world, and that's it. We don't care about second place, none of that stuff. And I think that she's not one of those persons who I think can ever just have fun. It's like Michael Jordan. I don't think Michael Jordan ever had fun on the basketball court when he was losing. He had fun when he was winning.
He had fun
when he was winning.
No, you're not going to have fun when you're losing. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying going out there like, okay, this is whatever happens.
Nah, I don't think she has that. They don't have that.
That's a loser. That's a loser attitude, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever happens.
It's it's to go out there and have some fun. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I guess not. I guess real winners. You can tell I never.
Yeah, you gotta win
sports.
But you winning that life. Look at you. Mom, successful marriage, bunch of kids all over the place. You winning
all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
I just hope the best for her. I'd love to see her just kind of step away.
I would love to see her win again, just like Tiger did. Like, what
I'm
did
telling
Tiger
you,
have?
Tiger winning the Masters a couple of years ago is probably one of my favorite sports moments ever. Mm-hmm. Behind Jordan's last shot,
when he cried, and then when behind is that the series where he had the flu, and when he collapsed into Scotty's arms.
That was a good one too. Yeah. I think I would love to see that poster. I want to get framed when Tiger was walking into the 18th and he had the whole crowd around him. Mm-hmm. And he was just walking. Oh, that thing gave me juice. I was like, yo, look at Tiger, man. That Tiger, he don't love his black side as much as I need him to. But, man, that.
We love him, so
we love him though. We were like, all right, we understand that you.
We effed with him even when everybody.
You don't fuck with us, but you know what, Tiger.
right. We're
You know,
like,
you don't got. Hey, once he had his mugshot and the cops put on their race, they put black. They didn't put Cablasion on there. They put black.
Cablasion.
Nah, they say he a black man. He was like,
He
all
got
right.
his nigga
He
wake
got
up
his nigga
call.
card. Yeah. He got his nigga card for
So,
it.
but anyway, that's okay. That's okay. We still love you, just like Jesus. We
I think
love you.
Serena winning one more would be great, man. The last title she won, she was pregnant with her daughter.
Yes.
And that's crazy. Like people are like, oh well, she hasn't won in like 4 years. Negro, the last time she won, she was pregnant with her daughter, and
she was pregnant.
She's
finished. Some people like me couldn't get up and work.
She was winning Grand Slam titles pregnant. That's wild.
Like she is definitely better than all of us. She's better than all of us. She's better than the men because the men couldn't do that.
No.
The men got pregnant. They would be like, I gotta lay down for 10 months.
I secretly want to try. Have you seen those videos where the men put like, the little straps on them to feel what cramps feel like? Yeah. I want to see what that feels like, though.
Why? That's like when Ariel eats something nasty. She's like, here, try it. I'm like, why would I want to try something nasty? I like good food. What?
So we can have a shared experience.
No, I don't want that shared bad experience. I'll take your word for it. You say it's bad, I will take your word for it.
That's funny.
All right, so now we got Roe versus Wade being overturned. Jeez.
I can't. Oh man, like I can't believe that that's actually happening. Like it's so ridiculous that Roe versus Wade got turned over that I have to believe that aliens had landed somewhere. Like something crazy has to be going on.
And Florida and Texas,
something. That we got to be distracted with something so ridiculous.
Right. That's what you say. Whenever something so ridiculous is happening, something that really big is happening.
Yeah. Like they'd be like, okay, we need to distract the whole world right now. So let's overturn Roe versus Wade. What the fuck? Like that.
What's happening then?
Man, aliens. They got to be aliens.
Well, they already said there's aliens. I mean.
Nah, they got to be like walking around someplace or something. Superman might have showed up or something. Like, I don't know.
Well, can he help us? So anyway, but on a shiny note, I don't know of it. Yeah. So there are companies who are saying they will cover travel for abortions. Facts. But let me say this: who's telling their company I'm going to get an abortion?
I think now you have to. I think now.
What about HIPAA laws? What about?
I mean, HIPAA is only applicable to the providers. If you want to tell your business, you can.
Yeah, who wants it? Who like somebody in HR be like, Trisha went got an abortion. I mean,
but what's your choice? You gonna stay there and have a baby? You don't or go? Oh my gosh! Go on the black market.
They can be on our account. All these companies can be in our accountability corner. All right, so Target, Sleep Number, P&G, Apple, Disney, Nike, Starbucks, Meta. Some financial institutions, Citibank, JP Morgan, and Goldman Sachs have all said they will cover the travel for abortions. Amazon has added abortions. They already provided $4,000 in travel for non-life threatening medical treatment, and they've added abortions to that. So,
yeah, shout out to those companies. Target. I need to know who is the CEO of Target.
Well, that's not hard to find out, Shane.
I know. But laziness, I guess, because Target's always on the front line of everything right.
Yeah,
right. Like Target as
when they raised their salaries, they offered college
reimbursement. Mm-hmm. They have great support for whatever cause you have. Mm-hmm. Black History Month. Target is the blackest store ever. And then when you get out of Black History Month, they still have a enormous selection of black owned brands. Yeah, like crazy. Like it is amazing the amount of high quality black owned companies that you can find at Target. And then for like Gay Pride Month, they have tons and tons and tons of promotions and great clothing and support. Target is always on the front end of everything. Like they touch all crowds. They even touch the Starbucks addicts. Every Target has a Starbucks tucked inside of it or whatever. Mm-hmm, I think my daughter's turned into a Starbucks addict. She doesn't like coffee or anything, but she likes the cake pops. Oh, she always wants a cake pop.
Do you have a cake pop maker? We have one.
What's a cake? There's cake pop makers?
Yeah, Erin got one. She was like 4 or maybe she was about 5. She loved cake pops.
Yeah.
She made them maybe twice. We had the sticks and because she was quite the baker. Like I bought her an old fancy mixer so she could make cakes. But once she got all healthy,
Yeah.
She got brand new. She
She
started
got
making
brand new.
stuff.
She started making good stuff. That's
Yep.
fun.
She 1 year. This is about 3 years ago. She made 3 or 4 years ago. She made a cheesecake with a raspberry coulis. A
I love
cheesecake from
cheesecake.
scratch with a raspberry coulis.
I
So,
love
but she does
cheesecake.
not. You think she would do? Oh, the other day she wanted some berries and whipped cream. I mean, that's no big deal.
Oh,
But I had some heavy cream left over from the creamed corn that I made last week because
okay.
I had it at Ocean Air and it
Mm-hmm.
was so good. I thought I would try to replicate it.
Replicate it? Did it turn out good?
It was tasty. It was not as tasty as theirs because I know they use fresh corn
Yeah.
and
You
I
didn't use
use
fresh
frozen.
corn?
No, I don't want to lose a finger trying to cut corn off. Yeah. So all right. Oh, but in true fashion, the GOP is targeting those companies that's saying that they will offer travel.
You know.
And,
Let
and are
him.
good. Did you hear what Clarence Thomas said?
What about the other stuff that he wants to review to get rid of?
Birth control.
Yeah,
Birth control.
Clarence on some other shit. All right.
I
Well, we
mean,
understand your dick don't work no more, but everybody else who's dick works.
here's a $1 court for that. Yeah, Jenny is just making his life. I mean, did she take his brain out?
Bruh, I tell you,
And meanwhile,
niggas do some wild shit.
Anita Hill's like, I told you.
I told y'all. I told y'all. Look at y'all, man. What's the scariest?
I'm so sorry, Anita Hill, because I thought they put her up to it. I'm so sorry. I was like, he doesn't even like black women. Why would he harass her? But he just harasses people to harass them.
Is that the next president may be able to put 3 Supreme Court judges in place in seats? So
it's a kangaroo court, as my girlfriend who's a judge said. It is a kangaroo court.
Right? Can you imagine if we get 3 more Republican Supreme Court justices in place?
We'll be done. Yeah. We'll be back in shackles.
Think at that point in time, yeah, there will be a race war.
Yeah.
Because they probably going to try to overturn some like civil rights bills, and then this is going to be like, all right, so we're not just about to go back in the field.
People better wake up. They better wait, and do the right thing. Who was it? Who was DJ? It was Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep. Like, wake up. That's not exactly.
Y'all keep talking about your votes don't matter. Okay.
Your vote matters. Okay. Don't vote and see what happens.
See what's going on right now, right? Like, oh, we don't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. Yeah. The president puts people in place who can change everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Oh, or even locally, the sheriff.
The sheriff. The sheriff is such a big office. Like, your sheriff dictates how the pulse of the police department's going to go.
Yeah.
Got to put a good sheriff.
School board. What's taught in your school? I mean, come on, people. Come on. Yep. I mean, I'm not telling you how to vote, but vote.
Just please vote. Yeah.
But just vote. I mean, have a voice. Because, we were in Savannah. We went to Tybee Thursday for my aunt's husband's family reunion, and then we went in
electric slides.
We didn't do the electric slide.
Oh,
we didn't.
Wow. Is it a black family reunion if you don't do the electric slide?
I think it is. Even if
no, you gotta have electric. You gotta have electric slide. You gotta have the T-shirt. You gotta have your.
They had T-shirts.
They
had T-shirts.
1 out of 2. There you go.
Yeah, no mesh hats. Apparently, my husband thinks that mesh hats are a thing because he was like, "I need my mesh hat." He didn't go, but he was like, "I want a mesh hat. I want a T-shirt. I want a mesh hat." He's like, he said, "Y'all gonna play spades?" I was like,
"Oh yeah, you gotta have a spades and dominoes table. You gotta have one drunk uncle that gets in an argument."
They don't drink. Most of the family does not drink, or half of the family. So there was no alcohol. It was a lot. It was a barbecue on Friday, and then Saturday was the banquet.
Okay.
But anyway, we're downtown doing a ghost tour that I could have done myself because I know I've done it before. I was like, I've been here, and the young ladies were out by City Hall with their signs.
Protesting. That's what's up. That's good stuff.
They're like, so when are the men gonna get their vasectomies?
Hey man, I'm all about a vasectomy. I had one like 9 years ago. My daughter's 9. I am Mr. Pro vasectomy. All my brothers have had vasectomies. We were like, we done with these kids thing.
Yeah, my husband had one.
I mean, I tell in fact, I influenced my barber to go get a vasectomy. He got one a couple weeks ago. I'm like, your life will never be the same, fellas, until you get a vasectomy.
So funny. My husband had one. I guess the hospital must sell your information after you have a baby. And so Atlanta Urology sent a card like, hey, make an appointment, call for your consultation. And so he was like, hey, because I work for him. Hey, why don't you make me an appointment for a consultation? I was like, okay. And I don't know if he necessarily had the consultation, but I made the appointment, and it was supposed to be like with the machine, like the laser or whatever.
Oh,
It was
okay.
supposed to be with the laser, not the
That's
machine.
what's up.
So I take him there, and I was like, he's like, you want to come back with me? I was like, I can come back because my girlfriend Talithia, my sister, she went back with her husband. Her husband,
Yeah.
like, she could view it. I didn't know if I wanted to do that, but I said I would. She was like, no, you can sit here. I was like, okay. So he comes out, we get in the car. He's like, the laser was broken. They did it with a scalpel.
That's what I did. I did mine with the scalpel.
Yeah,
Man, the doctor was just talking to me. He pulled out this big ass needle, like injected my scrotum. The needle was the worst part of the whole thing. Like, because
I'm sure. Just seeing the needle and then feeling the pinch, you're gonna feel a slight pinch. Like,
nah, it ain't a slight pinch, bro. You lying? And he's talking to me about sports, so he was in there tugging and pulling and snipping.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So Jason, I said, well, I wonder why they didn't cancel it. And he's like, and I was like, yeah, they want that money. They're not canceling. Yeah, like, you'll be all right. We've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah, we know how to do this. We know
how to do this. All right, so Airbnb has made their party ban permanent.
You niggas done messed it up for everybody.
Gosh,
I'm just saying, niggas done messed it up. Now nobody can have a party because y'all want to go throwing house parties, shooting up the place, shooting up your parties. And now,
oh my gosh! So in 2019, 5 people were killed at an Airbnb booking, and so then they put a safety ban in place, and then in 2020. They saw a 44% drop in party reports. But in 2021, 6,600 guests were suspended from Airbnb for violating the party ban. But Vrbo, or I always call them VRBO, they want to be Vrbo.
Yeah, I call them, yeah.
They have been going through it because you've seen how many, like in Pittsburgh, was that an Airbnb or was that a VRBO?
I
can't remember. All those kids, Airbnb. It was a teenagers party and kids were killed. Teenagers were killed. Somebody said there were about 200 or 300 people in that townhouse.
That's crazy.
And then there was one in Texas too. This woman came home. She's come home with her children. There's a shootout going on next door. These are all teens. Like somebody renting houses for parties for teenagers. Who, as my mother says, who does that?
I know somebody who does that. Literally one of my coworkers.
Do they leave?
Yes, they rented a Airbnb for their kids' graduation. And left them. And then they the caveat was, hey, I'll rent this for you, but you can't have alcohol here.
Okay.
And so they found out that people were bringing alcohol into the Airbnb. Well, basically, the homeowners had, of course, their ring cams, and the homeowners saw kids bringing beer in through the front door.
Okay.
And so the homeowner sent the email saying, hey, why you guys look kind of young, why they're bringing alcohol. And that went to the mom. The mom went to the house. And
shut it down?
Well, the mom did not shut it down. All the mom did was take all of the high-end liquor out of the house and told the kids to use the back door and left. And she was like, hey, I just want them to have a good time. It's high school. Yeah,
drive home. And then drive home.
So there are moms out there, not us, who are Go ahead, Timmy. Have your party at this Airbnb.
Okay.
And she was proud about it. She spoke on it. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, she's an idiot. So whatever. Okay. Here's the next story. This is a great one. Talk about starting from the bottom. Okay. America's richest self-made woman grew up on a dairy farm and is now worth $1.6 billion. Most of her. I think largely the money derives from ABC Supply and Construction, which is a materials company that she built with her late husband in 1982. What's her name again? It's Hendricks. No, her last name is Hendricks. What's her first name?
Is Diane Hendricks.
Diane Hendricks. So here's I mean, if this is not like if she's not the poster child for it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Fact.
So at 17 she was pregnant. She got married. At 21, she was divorced, worked odd jobs. She met and married Ken Hendricks, a roofing contractor in the 70s, and they co-founded ABC Supply Company in Wisconsin. By 94, they had 100 locations. He passed away in 2007, and now she has 840 locations and is the 23rd largest private company, according to Forbes. She's still in Bellois. Okay, I'm saying Bellois because I've taken years of French. They probably say Beloit, Wisconsin.
Beloit, Wisconsin.
The town has less than 37,000 residents.
Shout out to Wisconsin. We have some of the greatest tax laws in the country. Many people tuck away their businesses in Wisconsin. Kanye West
Hmm.
has his residency in Wisconsin.
He does. Do I need to have my residency in Wisconsin?
Hey, the Wisconsin laws are very favorable to those with money to be able to tuck and hide and do what you
Is that the
need to do.
Caymans of the U.S.?
It's the Caymans of the U.S. Puerto Rico, Wisconsin. I was reading an article about how international folks come and put their money into banks in Wisconsin.
What?
And yeah, they hide money in Wisconsin and Puerto Rico to
Okay.
avoid their own tax laws in their own countries or whatever.
Okay.
And so there was like Diane went through. They had a little bit of drama with that because people were like, "How she not pay? She didn't
That's
pay
why I
state
didn't-
taxes for years."
Right. I didn't
But
say.
she just
yeah.
moved. She it was all
Yeah.
legal. There was nothing illegal
Right.
she did. It was just
Right.
people were just mad that she played the system.
Yeah.
Like when the men, like how the men do, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
But
she does not. She does not owe anything.
Not a cent. She
does
doesn't
not
owe
owe
anybody
she doesn't
anything.
owe
bro.
anything.
That is
Yeah.
that is what she does.
Yeah. She
So
does
shout
not.
out to her for starting at the bottom. Teenage
Yep.
pregnancy, working
Yep.
on the farm.
Yep.
and First husband divorced. Second husband died.
Yep.
She's still worth, and you kind of
She-
short her a little bit on her worth. She's worth $11.6
Oh,
billion.
I'm sorry. What did I say? Did I say 1.6?
Yeah,
I
give
am
her
so
another.
Sorry.
Give her another 10 billion, please, Trish.
I am so sorry. 11.6 billion.
11.6
Oh gosh, I'm so
billion
sorry.
dollars.
Yeah.
She got money on money on money,
Yep. She got. Yep. Checks
and it's
on
all her
checks
too.
on checks.
Ain't nobody else sitting at the
She
top
got
but her.
bands in
She
the
got
coop.
bands. She does. She does. She ain't asking nobody for a loan.
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope. Always invited to the cookout. Okay. Anything she's invited to, she.
She is the cookout.
Oh right, she is. Yep. Yep.
She is the cookout.
All right. So,